Hello, Amazon sellers. BQool has something very exciting to share with everyone. We have not one, we have two new AI repricing plans with the best price on the market. Now you can use our AI repricer for just $25 per month. And our other AI plan is available for $50 per month that includes conditional repricing. We'll share some more details very soon.
Another piece of exciting news we want to share in this live stream is about some fantastic updates in our software, which we'll go over later. These updates will help customers make more profits, have a better overview of their inventory, make better repricing decisions, and combat low inventory fees.
In this live stream, we'll walk through the different updates to our software, share more about our newly launched repricing plans and who they're suitable for. Later on, we'll also have a Q&A section to answer all of your questions, so make sure to put them in the chat. Plus, we'll be holding a lucky draw to give away 1 full year of our new plan to 1 lucky winner. So stay tuned, and we hope you'll learn something new from today's live stream. All right, let's go straight to the most exciting part. BQool has been on the market for more than 10 years, and we are the pioneers in AI repricing. We were one of the first Amazon repricers to launch AI rules for even better repricing and to help you win the Amazon buy box more often. Very recently in 2024, we even launched our AI 2.0 with 3 new AI rules.
But let's be honest, a lot of people are trying to sell on Amazon to see if this side hustle will become more sustainable and slowly replace a full-time job. While you're trying to sell on Amazon, you don't want to spend too much money on different software. However, it's really hard to compete with more mature Amazon sellers when you're not using a software like BQool. While it's very important to use a repricer, some people simply cannot afford it.
Technically, you could use the rule-based rules for just $25 per month and still reprice on Amazon. But AI is AI. People still want access to AI rules, but at the same time, it's harder to afford more expensive repricing plans, such as our $100 best-selling monthly plan. And while it has 1,000 AI listings, some people don't need that many to start. Many sellers see a huge increase in sales after they start using AI repricing rules. So for a very long time, many Amazon sellers have asked us to make our AI plan more affordable so people could start a powerful repricing tool early on in their selling journey. And finally, this day has come.
BQool is very happy to announce 2 new AI repricing plans. The first is a $25 per month plan with 50 AI listings and 1,000 rule-based listings. The second one is a $50 per month plan with 100 AI listings and 5,000 rule-based listings.
Yes, it's finally happened. Now everyone can enjoy affordable AI repricing for just $25 per month. These 2 plans are the best options for new Amazon sellers, especially for people who just started out, don't have that many listings yet, and you can gradually grow your listings and move to BQool plans with more AI listings.
Let us share more about what these 2 new AI plans will include.
First, let's talk about the $25 plan. As we mentioned, it's going to have 50 AI listings and 1,000 rule-based listings. For this plan, you'll have instant repricing speeds, which means it will reprice as fast as Amazon allows. It will have 5 different AI rules that you could choose, and these are the AI 1.0 rules that are more aggressive. It will help you fight for the buy box. When it comes to picking a repricing rule, you could decide which strategy to pick depending on how hard it is to get the buy box for your product. Basically, it's like a supply and demand.
Basically, if you see that there's a high competition, you can choose AI Sales Maximizer. If you have an average amount of competitors, you can choose AI Equalizer. And if you have a high demand product, you can choose AI Profit Maximizer. If you don't know what rule to choose, you can simply pick AI Equalizer.
And that is what is best about BQool compared to other repricers on the market, as most of them only have 1 AI rule, while we have many different options. Having different AI rules is important because for some listings, you may want a quicker return of cash. Maybe it was a bad buy and now you want to quickly liquidate your product and invest your money in a new product. Or maybe there's another product with higher opportunity that you want to sell and you need that cash. Or perhaps you have a product that's in higher demand and you want to sell it for a higher price. In this case, you would choose a more profit-oriented rule. Based on different scenarios, our repricer has different AI rules while other repricers don't have that many options.
Moving on to the $50 plan, it will have 100 AI listings and 5,000 rule-based listings. It will have all the same rules as the $25 plan and will also have instant repricing speed. Additionally, it will have AI 2.0 available, which means you will have 3 extra rules to choose from. The AI 2.0 rules are designed for products that are in higher demand. With AI 2.0 rules, our repricer will only go to the buy box price and won't go below the buy box price.
Additionally, all of our plans now have bulk ROI repricing. So you're going to be able to use the bulk ROI so much faster, so much easier to apply to all of your listings. You also have available the profit calculator as well. And even at the entry-level plan, you have ROI calculation, estimated profit margin, estimated profit. This way you can know which products are making you more money and calculate your mins and maxes as well. There's also other features in here, and a lot of the other features we have here is in the filters that are available, and these are even available in the $25 plan.
Now let's share more about how BQool is different from the other repricers on the market. First, it starts with the pricing. Our price is the best on the market, and we don't charge people more if they have more sales. Many other repricers will charge you based on your sales, and once you exceed a certain amount of sales, they will charge you more.
Furthermore, BQool has been on the market for over 10 years, which makes us one of the most reliable and consistent Amazon repricers on the market. As one of the pioneers of repricing, our AI technology is very mature, as we established it many years ago and have spent many years improving it, while other repricers have just launched their first generation AI. Also, we have many different AI rules to choose from, which allows you to reprice the way you want, depending on your objectives, giving you more choices, while other repricers only have one AI rule or don't have any AI rules at all.
Another big difference is that we have filters that can help you quickly find different types of listings. For example, with filters you can find listings that are missing a min price or listings that have a buy box percentage at 0%, along with many other useful filters. We also have a conditional repricing that can help you automate your repricing based on different factors. For example, you can use different repricing rules and different ROI settings based on your inventory age and other factors. Additionally, our customer support is very helpful. Not only that, but we also offer a lot of resources to help Amazon sellers to grow. We have a YouTube channel, automated webinars, a podcast, blogs, and much more. You even can schedule a private call with our support team. In BQool, we make sure that all of your questions are answered.
All right, now let's slow down a little bit and let's talk about BQool's core features. BQool is a pioneer in the Amazon repricing, offering the best tool to help you reprice and win the Amazon buy box. BQool has rule-based rules. It has AI 1.0, AI win buy box, which is available for this new plans. And we also have AI 2.0 to match the buy box. While AI 2.0 prioritizes bring more profits per item sold, AI 2.0 is better suited for products in higher demand or during peak seasons such as Q4. If you're using the $25 plan, you also have the AI Win Profit Maximizer, which performs similarly. The difference is that it's going to go aggressively to get the buy box and it's going to raise the price aggressively afterwards.
Now let's talk about the integrations that we have. BQool is integrated with Seller AMP, allowing you to use BQool directly within Seller AMP. Key features available in Seller AMP include adding new listings to BQool, selecting repricing rules, and setting your min and max prices. Another great integration BQool offers is with Inventory Lab. The Inventory Lab integration feature allows users to synchronize the cost per unit from their Inventory Lab account every 6 hours. Both these integrations are available for all BQool repricing plans, including the new $25 AI plan.
Another core feature that you should definitely use is the filters. We have over 50 different filters that can make your repricing so much easier. BQool's filters features allow sellers to manage Amazon listings by setting criteria like units sold, inventory age, competition below min price, number of offers, and many more useful filters. Account health filters help identify listings not meeting the buy box or missing cost data. Users can combine multiple filters to optimize views, such as matching the buy box price with specific ranks or conditions. This tool supports inventory oversight, repricing, competitor analysis, and much more. You can even create your own favorite filters.
Next, we have the group feature. You might wonder how this feature can help you. Grouping helps organize listings for easy management. You can create, edit, and delete groups from the active listings page. Items can be added individually or in bulk, and each listing can only belong to one group at a time. To view groups, enable the group column in Settings, Preference. This feature helps an organization manage their listings better, especially when managing large inventories. For example, some sellers create groups for different categories, such as beauty, textbooks, shoes, and other, and may use different repricing strategies for each category.
Another very useful feature is the profit calculator. And the profit calculator will help you estimate what your min and your max prices are. So here, I would put my costs in. Let's say the cost is $8, and then additional cost $1.30 for my prep fee, and also shipping it to Amazon. It could be a little bit more. And then this shows me my referral fees, my closing fee, also the fulfillment fees that I'll be charged. And then I can then go put on an estimated profit, either by a dollar amount, by a margin, or I could also go by the ROI percentage if I wanted to do that. And then I can now press save, and this will help me calculate the min price and the max price that I have. Now you also have access to this in the new $25 AI plan. You have access to the ROI calculator.
And of course, bulk ROI settings is a feature that everyone should use, especially if you have a large number of listings. You can use bulk actions to adjust profit margin and ROI for multiple listings, ensuring profitable pricing decisions and avoiding losses. Now you also have access to this in the new 25 AI plan.
If you want to learn more about any of these features we just mentioned, you can watch our automated webinars, which you can register for free on our website. Or if you're in our Repricer, you could also click on the Learn More button here to see all the different trainings about that particular feature. You could also reach out to the support team at support@BQool.com for more information. And you can also use the live chat during the office hours.
And remember, BQool is very easy to sign up for. We offer a 14-day free trial, so if you are not using our Repricer yet, it's a perfect time to start now.
Now let's move on to something very exciting here.
Oh, what do we have here?
Well, something tells me that we have a giveaway.
Oh, what are we giving away?
We're giving away 1 full year of our new AI plan. One lucky winner will win a full year of our new $25 AI plan, which is a great plan for beginners. How do you join?
All you need to do is very simple. Just scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description or chat. Then you fill out a quick survey. And that's it. We will choose one lucky winner very soon, and we'll contact them by email. Make sure to check your emails and only reply to messages from @BQool.com.
And how quick are we going to pick somebody? When are we going to announce the winner?
We will announce the winner on November 20th, so stay tuned, and you can follow Samuel's Instagram for more updates.
So you can follow, BQool Samuel. You can see that in the link. Also, make sure to follow our official BQool account as well, so that you know who's going to win. So good luck with joining the giveaway. Now it's time to share some other important updates. We recently introduced several new features in BQool. So let's go over what we've added.
These updates will help customers increase profits, gain a better overview of their inventory, make more effective repricing decisions, and manage low inventory fees. Many of these updates are included in the new $25 AI plan.
So what are these updates? They include an improved AI rule, new columns, new filters, a historic day supply condition and conditional repricing, and several other new conditions.
Update number 1. First, we have an updated version of our AI 1.0 rule, the AI Win Profit Maximizer.
So what did we improve? We've enhanced the AI model, optimizing key parameters to increase the accuracy and profitability of the AI Win Profit Maximizer. The model was to fine-tune to maximize profit and boost your profit after winning the buy box. And it would first win the buy box and aggressively try to raise it.
So if you're not making enough profit on source products, or the price keeps dropping near or even below the buy box, then this rule can help. Our updated AI Win Profit Maximizer will help Amazon sellers earn more profits while maintaining sales.
To use it, go to the repricing rules and click Add New Rule, and then scroll down to the AI Profit Maximizer.
How does this rule perform? It starts by winning the buy box, then immediately raises the price to optimize the profit. You will see more frequent price increases compared to before, while the price stayed closer to the buy box. With this rule, we'll keep raising prices so you will notice a real difference.
So what's interesting about that is that we have this included in our starter AI plan that's available for everybody who sign up. So this is a great rule to use for items that you want to make more profits on, that you're competitively priced, that you have a sourcing advantage in. Our next update improves inventory overview in BQool. What does that even mean, like inventory overview? Previously, Amazon sellers couldn't even see a full inventory view or additional fees without logging into Seller Central and then coming back into BQool. Now, we've incorporated a lot more data directly from Amazon Seller Central into BQool.
To add this useful data, go to Active Listings table, open Settings, and click on the Preference. Here you will see new options including long-term storage fees and historic days of supply, among others.
And then once you turn them on, you're going to see them in these columns here. So you could easily tell, like how long have you had the product for, whether you have to get rid of it. Is the product coming in? Are there competitors, FBA, FBM? Do you have products that are inbound? A lot of different options here that you can really use to have a much better understanding of your inventory. Another beautiful part of the columns that we have, now you could easily see, what's the long-term storage fees that you have, if there's any, and also the historic days supply, which is fairly useful for the new low inventory fees that Amazon have added this year in April.
With this new update, sellers can view all critical info on the active listings page and better manage their inventory or revise repricing strategies.
Update number 3, we added numerous new filters. Now there are over 50 filters available. And these filters, they're again in the active listing page. And these are all available as well for the new $25 and $50 AI plans.
A common issue for sellers was the difficulty of quickly identifying listings that were not repricing or were accumulating Amazon fees. This update addresses this. Under the active listing table, we have added many new filters with extensive information for you.
For example, filters can show listings within or outside the top 20 competitors. You could also save the most useful filters as favorites for easy access. Let's say you're outside the top 20 competitors. This indicates that you might need to adjust a repricing rule or a minimum price to improve your competitiveness.
Other useful filters include long-term storage fees, historic days of supply, and many others. Now you can quickly identify problematic listings that are accumulating extra Amazon fees.
Let's move on to another update. Previously, a common issue for sellers was not knowing what to do when they start incurring low inventory fees. Now we have a solution for that, which is automated, and we use our new condition inside conditional repricing using the historic days of supply.
So here how it works. When you go to repricing rules, select Add New Rule, then navigate to conditional repricing. Scroll down to historic days of supply and click on it. Now you can get more aggressive repricing rules to speed up sales and clear out products that are incurring storage fees. Alternatively, you could use a profit-focused repricing rule to sell at a higher price to cover the fees on Amazon, or even slow down the sales to avoid additional fees. This new conditional repricing rule allows you to customize how you want to handle low inventory fees for different products.
The next update is also related to conditional repricing. A common pain point for customers has been finding information about their inventory, but then needing to handle everything manually, which is time consuming. To solve this, we've added several new inventory-based conditions in conditional repricing, including some that have been heavily requested by customers.
Click on FBA Advanced Conditions to explore these new options. One of the most significant additions is the historic days of supply. We have also introduced inbound quantities and other inventory options for you to pick according to how you would like to reprice.
Another useful condition is when buy box is suppressed. A common issue, especially in Q4, where many listings experience buy box suppression. Now, sellers can monitor different conditions and automatically adjust repricing strategies based on the current market conditions.
And if you sell products via FBM, we have also added new condition for you. For instance, FBM sellers can now use the new listings is created or listings is restocked condition to reprice differently for new or restocked items automatically, adjusting repricing rules. This new condition is also available for FBA sellers.
All right, now it's time for a Q&A. I hope you have your questions ready. Let's dive right in. Also, if you haven't joined the giveaway yet, make sure to enter now. Here's the QR code, and there's also a link in the description. The prize, again, is a full year of our new $25 AI plan, so don't miss out. Now let's start the Q&A section. Type your questions. All right, here we are. We have a lot of different questions that people have put in the chat. So let's take a look at them. Big shout out to Melissa. Big shout out to Sarah. Big shout out to SDAT USA. Big shout out to you guys. Yeah, super happy you guys are here. One of the questions here, the first question here, we have, this is from AL. She said, how often will my prices change? Will I still be competitive for the buy box? And this is great because of our new $25 AI plan. It includes, what does it include? Yeah. How often does the price change?
Yeah, I would say like it includes instant repricing, so it will reprice as fast as Amazon allows. So this is instant repricing speeds, which allows you to compete with other Amazon sellers, and you don't need to worry that like if you're going to be competitive for the buy box or not, because you will be competitive for the buy box.
Yeah, so definitely you'll be very competitive. Even with the starter AI plan, that's really going to help you to get more sales, get more profits, more opportunities to raise the price as well. Let's take another look at some of the questions that people are asking. And then this question from Melissa, she asked, what kind of data can I see to understand what is going on? Okay, so we have a lot of different analytical tools. And let me just show you guys in our software here. So when you look at the software here, we do have the dashboard, which tells you, your sales. It'll tell you which are the best-selling products, what's their buy box win percentage. And at the bottom here, you can actually see a listing overview. You can see all of these filters that have been there, so you can quickly find the listings that you have that you need to work on. And then under reports, we also have daily sales and listing performance. And under reports and daily sales and under reports, we also have more options that you can see. And then let me just show you guys real quick here about some of the options that we have here. And then so here you can see all your daily sales. You can see it all the way up to 2 years. And you can see it by week, by month. And under listing performance here, you'll also be able to see how do they compare with each other, right? And then so under listing performance, you could actually see how does this listing compare with other listings? How does this repricing rule compare with other repricing rule? So there's a lot of different analytical tools that you can use for your account. So that's a great question there. And let's go back into some of the questions that other people are asking here. And what are some of the other questions here? Another question here. Here's another question. This is favorite communication. Big shout out to you. And then the question is, can we reprice by 1 cent at a time? Can we reprice, but 1 cent at a time increase? And if we lose the buy box, it should drop the price again. So to answer that question, what are your thoughts about that, Alex?
Yeah, I would say thank you for this great question. Yeah, of course, like it will reprice by different amounts. Like if you use AI rules, like it will see like what is the optimum amount it should reprice now. Like if it's like 1 cent, it will reprice by 1 cent. If there's like 2 or 3, 4 cents, it will reprice by that amount. And this is what actually is really great about AI, because it will see and adapt and reprice by the particular amount that it should reprice now. But if you're using a rule base, then like it will reprice by a certain amount. Like if you set it by 1 cent, it only will reprice by 1 cent. And once you win the buy box, like usually you will start to go up in the price depending on which rule you use. If you use, for example, a profit maximizer, like once you win the buy box, like it will start to reprice up.
And then here's some other questions here. And this question is, let's see, here's another question here. Big shout out to you, Debbie. Debbie says, I have a small inventory. Can I use BQool? And to answer your question, that is why we have the AI starter plan. It's a great fit for you if you don't have a lot of listings and you don't have large number of inventory. And it actually works because we have plans for different type of sellers. So we have people who are just starting out for starter at $25 AI plan, and then they're able to use already advanced tools as some of the advanced sellers have, such as the AI win buy box rules. We have actually 5 AI win buy box rules to help you to reprice even your small inventory. And then for $50 and above, we have other things that are based on inventory base. So we have inventory based repricing for conditional repricing, which is available on the $50 and above plan as well. Yeah, so we do have something for everyone, whether you're starting out, whether you're a new seller, or you've been selling for a while. And then also for advanced sellers, we have some sellers who are selling over $100 million per year. So it's a wide variety, it's very flexible, and our repricer will grow as you grow your business. Other questions we have, keep those questions coming. Let's see some of the other questions you have. Okay, what are some of the customer support options with BQool? Yeah, what are some of the customer support options? What's available for people?
Yeah, thanks for this question. I would say that BQool has a lot of great options, because for BQool we have email support, so you can always send email to support@bqool.com. We also have a live chat, you can ask a question in the live chat and our team will reply you. Also, you can schedule a call. So if you have a more complex question that you want to answer, you can actually have one-on-one call with our support team. And also we have some other things that, for example, we have articles on our website where it explains a lot of particular features with screenshots and the different words explanation. Also we have tutorial videos. Also we have onboarding webinars, so if you can join and learn more about our software. Also we have YouTube videos, podcasts, and so much more. And also when you are in the repricer, you can always see play button there, learn more button, and you can click on it and learn about particular feature. And if you want to learn more about different features from other Amazon sellers, you can always just search for the video on YouTube channel. You just search BQool Repricer, and you will find a lot of other Amazon sellers who are using BQool and who shares their repricing tips, their strategies, what repricing rules they use. So I would say it's very easy to learn how to use BQool, and you will find out your way.
Yeah, for sure. Some of these support options, I'll just show you guys right inside in the website here. Here's the live chat. You can actually book calls with us. We also have a very powerful support site with hundreds of different articles that you can easily find. And right inside the software, you can see there's a Learn More button there where you can actually find out that specific feature. What are some of the things that you can do with that? Let's go to the next question here, and let's go back here and let's see. Can you guys briefly, let me see some of these questions we have. All right, this is great. This question, okay, we already answered this one about the support options. And then let's see. What are some other good questions here? And then here's a question. Big shout out, Patricia. Big shout out to you. And what's better about BQool versus other repricers? Okay, so how do we compare with other repricers? And to answer that question, we have 5 AI repricing rules compared to many other repricing rules that actually only have one AI repricing rule. We also have a very flexible plans starting at $25, and then we also have competitive analysis. Yeah, so let me just show you guys inside the software. So you can see that inside the software, under here, we have competitor analysis, and we also have a profit calculator that you can use here. And then so the profit calculator can help you calculate your min and max prices, as well as a lot of different filters. And one of the things I wanted to show everybody here is when you go to the right here, you can see that there's so many different categories that you can see. So you can easily see at one glance what you need to do for inventory age, for products that are incurring fees. And you can actually find that under the preferences right here. There's all these different options, as well as showing you the number of offers you're competing against. So this really gives you a whole view, a whole overview. And on top of that, we also have the different analytics that some of the other repricers don't have on the market. And we've been around for a long time, for over 10, 12 years. And we continue to innovate, continue to have new features that we continue to launch. And not to mention, we also have the conditional repricing as well. And the conditional repricing, you can see that there's so many different filters that you could use that would be helpful for your business. Inbound quality and available stock. So those are all great features that you can use right away. Let's go to another question here. Let's see what other questions do we have here. Okay, here's another question here. And the question here is, will BQool keep my profit margins higher? And then how does it do it?
Yeah, let me take this question from Naomi. Thanks for asking this question. And yeah, to answer your question, it all depends on the rule that you choose. So if you choose more profit-oriented rule, then you will sell it with the higher profits. But if you choose a rule that will help you to liquidate the product, then it will go more aggressively to help you to sell the product. So it all depends on your objectives. And I would say if you want to sell your product quicker, maybe you can use AI sales maximizer. But in your case, if you want to have higher profit margins, you can maybe use AI profit maximizer, especially in Q4. And the way it's gonna work is it's gonna help you to reprice down to until it wins the buy box, and once it wins the buy box, it will start to reprice up. Also, we have AI 2.0 rules, and those rules only will reprice to the buy box. It will never go to the min price. It only stop at the buy box price, and once it wins the buy box, it will go up and help you to have the higher margins. So it all depends on your objective. We have all different rules that can meet those objectives, and it also depends on how many competitors do you have. Is it a high season or not? For example, in Q4, it's really great opportunity to use those rules, which can help you to win which can help you to have higher profits. And guys, we also have a giveaway, so make sure to join our giveaway. So you have a chance to win 1 full year of our new AI plan, which worth $300. So don't miss this.
All right, fantastic. Yeah, and then just wanted to show you where some of those options are inside the software here. So when you're in the software here, there are different options, and then I think the question you want to address is how can we keep our price higher? And then there's different options that we have here. And then so when you are in the AI win rules, the one that Alex mentioned earlier is the AI win profit maximizer that will help you quickly get the buy box, and then it'll start increasing it very quickly. And then there's additional options here as well. So when you go and look at these options, the additional one, if you want to keep your prices higher, you can actually have more options in the get buy box. And here, you can decide what you want to do in specific situations. For example, when the buy box is suppressed, you could use, for example, you're an FBA seller, you could use the FBA lowest price, and you can add a certain amount or a certain percentage as well. And when the products are backward, what you do in that situation. And then for the buy box winner, you could actually pick who you want to compete with. So if you're an FBA seller and you don't want to compete with FBM sellers, then you could actually do that here as well. And then Alex mentioned also the AI-powered match buy box, so that's another option for you. And inside the AI-powered win match buy box rules, in this section, you could actually use price looping as well, which will continue to make your price go up higher proactively up to 8 times a day. This will increase your prices, and this is really going to help you to get those prices higher, especially in Q4. And another tip I want to share with people is that in our software, we have the available condition as well. So when the product becomes available, that's when we recommend you can go and look at the ones that have just become available, and then you can see whether you want to adjust the prices depending on the Keepa graph at that time. Because when you send the product in, the prices may have fluctuated, may have changed, and you might be able to get extra money on those listings. So it's really good to do that as well to keep your prices up. Now let's look at some of the other questions that people have dropped in the chat here. And let's see. And then here is, okay, here, does BQool, does BQool reprice for listings if you're enrolled to sell in Canada, Mexico, and Brazil? Yeah, so do you reprice in those marketplaces? That's the question. And then BQool supports a large number of marketplaces, and that includes Canada and Mexico. So if you are selling in the Canadian market, the Mexican market, then you would be able to reprice in those marketplaces. So it definitely reprices for listings for all the marketplaces we serve. We serve over 11 marketplaces. This will be really useful. Yeah, so let's go and look at some other questions that people have here. So make sure to drop your questions in the chat. Yeah, make sure to drop your questions here. Okay, here's a question here. Can you talk more about BQool's AI Repricer basic plan? What does it include?
Yeah, thanks for this question, Sarah. I would say like those are very great plans for the new sellers, and like what it includes is like for the starter plan, for the $25 plan, it includes 50 AI listings and also 1,000 rule-based listings, and it's really enough when you're just starting out to use a repricer. And like it will include 5 AI rules, which are AI 1.0 win buy box rules. Those rules are more aggressive and help you to win the buy box. And yeah, you have like different options there. Like for example, if you want to liquidate the product, like you will choose like AI sales booster. If you want to have like middle amount of sales and profits, you would use AI equalizer. And if you want to have like a little bit more profits, then you will choose AI profit maximizer. And it also will include instant repricing speed. And then like it will also include like profit calculator, filters, groups, bulk ROI settings, and a lot of different useful features that can help you to sell on Amazon. And for the another AI Deluxe plan, which is a $50 monthly plan, like it will include 100 AI listings and 5,000 rule-based listings. And it also will include all of the features that are available in $25 plan. Plus, it will also have AI 2.0 rules, which are 3 additional rules are more oriented for the profits. So it will only go to the buy box price, and after it wins the buy box, it will go to increase the prices to help you to have more profits. And it also will include conditional repricing. So those rules will help you to actually change it automatic. So you can automatically change a lot of different rules, and that's how it's gonna help. So yeah, I hope it gives you the answer about new AI plans.
Yeah, and then the beauty of it, you can see that for the new AI plan here, you can see that we have all of these options. So all these different categories that are available, you can actually see all of them in the new ones, the inventory age, the long-term storage fee, the historic days supply. You have access to all of that. And then one of the new things for the $25 plan is you could also use the bulk ROI. So you can use the bulk ROI setting for them. You can do the ROI setting, and you could also use different other ways for the bulk setup to set up your min and your max prices. So it's going to help you save a lot of time, and you can actually grow your business like that in that way. Now let's look at some other questions that has been asked here. And so let's take a look. Okay, let's see. There are different there's different users in here. Yeah, if there are any other questions, please drop them in here. We do have some questions that were asked before that I'm going to be sharing. So let's take a look here. Yeah, so let's take a look at some of the other questions that people are asking here. And then this is, here are, what's the main difference? Okay, here's another question that was asked earlier in the chat before. Yeah, what are some of the main differences that make BQool worth paying for over Amazon's basic repricing tool? Yeah, so if you don't have a repricer yet, what's the benefit of using BQool rather than using the Amazon automated pricing?
Yeah, like to answer this question, I think it's a great question, and a lot of people might have it. And to answer like this question, I would say like Amazon Repricer tool is free, but like it's not that advanced. Like it only has some basic features, and when you want to compete with other mature sellers, all of them, like most of them, like they are going to use a repricer like a BQool. So it's going to be very hard for you to compete with the sellers who are using actual repricer tool, because the features that we offer are way more complex and advanced. And another thing for Amazon Repricer is usually only going to reprice down, so it won't reprice up. And for BQool, it's not only reprice down, but it also reprice up. And the Amazon Repricing tool doesn't have like the features such as conditional repricing, like profit calculator. We also have like a lot of different integrations such as seller amp, like so you can use it on your phone, and you can easily adjust your min and max prices. You can change your rule all on your phone. So I would say like this is also a huge difference, and yeah, just like much easier to use, and you will have like much higher chance to win the buy box with the BQool Repricing tool than Amazon tool.
Awesome, yeah. So definitely with the BQool Repricer, it's much faster repricing speeds. I know for a fact that sometimes for the Amazon automated repricing, it takes like almost 1 to 2 hours before it starts repricing. But we've seen, you can actually see how fast our repricer works in the price history when you see the products are repricing. And then here is another question here from Patricia, and then she asked, how does BQool reprice FBA versus FBM? So earlier we showed that you could actually pick repricing. You could actually pick like who do you want to reprice against for FBA and FBM. So that's one place where you could select who you want to reprice. There's also under when buy box is suppressed, you could also pick whether you want to use the FBA lowest price or the FBM lowest price, depending on your fulfillment method as well. And then also in our conditional repricing as well, in conditional repricing, there's also options for FBA and FBM advanced conditions. So you can, if you're FBM seller, especially in Q4, it's really common that you might also be using FBM for some listings. Then you could use the FBM advanced conditions and also do your settings in there and pick different repricing rules as well. So drop some more questions in the chat, and let us know what are your questions. We love to answer you any question you have here. And then we have some questions that we have prepared because we got asked by different people in different chats, and they're common questions that people have asked us. So we want to address them so it's easy for you guys to understand the differences. And then if there's any other questions, please drop them in the chat. We love to answer your questions here. And then here's another question. How to prevent the price to race to the bottom pricing? Okay, how do you prevent the price to race to the bottom? And then we actually answered that a little bit earlier when we were talking about like profit focus. Maybe Alex, you could share a little bit more about that, and I could show people where are those settings as well.
Yeah, sure. So like there are a lot of different options how you can prevent it. Like one of these, like you can use more profit-oriented rules, such as like AI profit maximizer. So it will be like one of the options. Other option is that like when you set your min price, you don't set it too low, because some of the people, they set it very low, but then like what happens is like maybe it will go like lower to your min price. But like we would suggest like when you set your min prices, like it's better to adjust them like time to time. So at first don't set it too low, and then like maybe later after some time you can readjust it like if it's needed. Also you can try to use like the third option would be to try to use like AI match buy box rules, like AI 2.0, and those rules only will go to the buy box, so it will never go to your min price. And this is like another great option if you want to avoid it. Especially it's really good like when you don't have like too many competitors on the listing, and like so like it will have a higher chance. And also like in the AI 2.0 we also have like similar to the yo-yo pricing. So like the way it works, it can help you like the price looping. It can help you to change your price like several times a day. So as you can see, like you can set it like how often do you want to reprice, like every couple of hours. So you can do it like as often as 3 hours, and how long do you want to keep it for. And there you can choose like if you want to make your price like equal to your max price plus or minus a certain amount, and there are like a lot of different options to choose. So as you can see, like there's several options that you can choose. Also, like that Samuel showed earlier, that you can choose like who you want to compete with. Like if you are a FBA seller, then like you just choose that you you only compete with other FBA sellers, or if you're a FBM seller, then like you only will compete with other FBM sellers. This way you also will avoid the race to the bottom. So there's like a lot of different options that you can try and see like which way do you prefer.
Yeah, we also see that if you're just on the starter plan, you could definitely use our AI win profit maximizer specific rule here, and then you can pick this one, and this will help you get the buy box, and then once it gets the buy box, it'll aggressively reprice up. So if you're on the starter plan, that's what you could do. If you are on the $50 above plan, then you could use the price looping, you could use the AI match buy box rules, and then that's why we created different AI rules depending on what your objectives are, right? Whether you want to get sales or whether you want to get profits, because as a business owner, you know that when certain products, if you're not able to get more of them, you might want to get more profits for them. If you're able to get a lot of them, you want to have turnover, because turnover is going to give you more profit if you're selling them at profitable price. Yeah, so that's definitely a big, these different ways that you can do to increase your prices to get better pricing as well. And then we have these extra settings in the get buy box. When you're the only seller, when the buy box is suppressed, we do have all these options that are available for you. So every time, like if you see prices, you are in control. You can decide what you want to do. The tool can help you achieve what you want to get to. All right, let's take a look at some more questions that are in the chat here. So let's see if there's other questions that are in the chat. And then let's see if there's other questions. We will answer maybe one or two more questions. We're hitting the top of the hour here. And then let's see if there's other questions that, drop them in the chat. If you have any questions about our new plan, if you have any questions about using our repricer, we're here, any questions about our new updates that we just launched recently, that we can help give you some guidance on how to use this here.
Yeah, and guys, if you have like any more private question, you always can reach out to our support at BQool.com, and ask them like privately, so they will maybe take a look at your account or your specific ASIN, and they will answer. And also like we have a giveaway, so make sure to join our giveaway. It's like a full year of our like new AI plan, which worth $300. So make sure to join it.
Okay, here is another question. And then the question here is from, big shout out to you, Phobe132, big shout out. It says, I use Inventory Labs for listings with options to export min or max prices to BQool turned on. I watched a training video but can't get it to upload. The buy cost will transfer, not the min or max. Okay, so for people who are using Inventory Lab, if you do set your min and max prices in Inventory Lab, which is not that common, but if you do it, you could actually export it out and then you can upload it in. So for your specific case, I would recommend you to send the export inside Inventory Lab that you get out, and then you could send that document over to BQool, and I could just show you guys right inside the software, what this is. And then the idea is to be able to get your min and max prices. And this is also useful if you don't have a repricer, if you're coming from another repricer, you're coming to us. We do have the upload file here, and then here, when I click on the upload file, we have different options here, and here's an IL closed batch report that you can use. Yeah, so I would recommend you to download the IL closed batch report, download it, and then send it over to our support with your account details, and they can look at it specifically for you to see if there's anything that needs to be adjusted to get you your min and max prices from IL over to BQool. And for the best practices, like for the workflow, I just wanted to show you guys a workflow. So let's say I found a product, let's say on one distribution site on Alta, right? Here's another way to do it. And then I can export the new listing. So I click on export the new listing, and I'll be able to put my min price, my max price, and also my repricing rule in here. And for all the new starters, who are just watching this, like, you're starting to get into repricing, I recommend you guys to use the AI equalizer, right? Yeah, to start out. So you can actually pick the AI equalizer here, and then you can put your min, your max prices, depending on what Keepa is, and you can send that over to BQool. So that is another option. And then also, if you're using Inventory Lab already, what you could do as well inside the repricer is you can actually, in the settings, you could actually get the cost over, and then you could actually get the cost over here as well. And then when you have the cost, then you can use the ROI bulk settings, which is right here, to set your min and max prices depending on the ROI or other options that you have. So that would be like a workflow to quickly get your min and max prices set up in BQool, whether you're coming from Inventory Lab, whether you're coming from other thing. And let's take a look at some of the other questions that are in here. Let's take a look here. So let me take a look. Okay. Okay, let's see some other questions. Any more last questions that we can answer here? What are some of the must-use features in BQool? Okay, so what are some of the must-use features in BQool? If maybe we could talk about it by showing the software so people can see. Okay, so when you are in the software, definitely you want to, take advantage of the dashboard. You want to use that. When you first come in, you're going to get all of your listings. You're going to spend most of your time inside the active listing tab here. A lot of the important features earlier I showed you the bulk ROI settings. You also want to use the profit calculator. You could use the ROI to calculate, as well as estimated profit and estimated profit margin. Usually you would use the estimated profit if you get the product really cheap and you expect a certain amount of profit. A lot of times you'll be using the ROI if you're spending a lot of time doing that. And then you'll set up your min and max prices, right? You also would use, let's say, the Seller AMP listings if you're using Seller AMP, and also the integrations that we have. And then for the fastest usage, if you're a new customer, you're coming in, if you don't have a lot of listings, you would just insert your costs in here. You would calculate your min and your max prices either through the bulk ROI or the profit calculator here. And then you would start to reprice. You could pick a rule. If you don't know what to pick the AI equalizer first. We offer 5 different AI rules. If you want to get more listings, if you want to get more sales for that listing, then we would use like AI Sales Booster or AI Sales Maximizer to liquidate. And if I want to get more profits, you would use the AI Profit Maximizer. Yeah, so that's if you're coming in, you're a new seller. They also have other filters, listing health as well. So these are all available to you guys as well. So those are the main features that I would use. If I am on a higher tier plan, then I would use the conditional repricing as well. So those are some of the things that are talking about. Okay, let's wrap up here. If there's no other questions here, let's finish our live stream for today. Yeah, anything we should let the people know about the closing here?
Yeah, sure. Thanks guys for joining. Make sure to to join our giveaway. We're gonna announce the winner on November 20th, so you have a great chance to win in this giveaway. And what you're gonna win is you're going to win 1 full year of our AI repricer, which worth $300. So guys, make sure to scan this QR code and join. And also make sure to subscribe to BQool. So if you're not using BQool yet, try it out. You have 14-day free trial, and you can use you can start out with a 25 new AI plan, which will have 50 AI listings and 1,000 rule-based listings. So it's a great start and very affordable price to start.
And we also have some marketing promotions we're running on Instagram, so you could definitely go check that out on Instagram. This way you can let more people know about our new AI starter plan, and this way more people could hear about it, and then you can also benefit by sharing with more people. So definitely go and check that out. And if you don't remember anything today, the most important thing is to subscribe now, try out the software for yourself, see the results for yourself, and then you can really benefit from that. So we look forward to seeing all of you guys. Make sure to subscribe to our channel, follow us on our socials, and we look forward to answering more questions and also to give you more tips about repricing and on Amazon. Thanks for joining our live stream. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Cheers.